What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Gore here, and we are live for our final broadcast for 2022. Can you guys believe it? 2000. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be honest with you. 2021 was not the nicest year in the world to me, and 2022 wasn't the kindest either. But at the same time, there were some really cool things and some good things that did happen to me throughout the last 2 years. So I guess, you got to take the good with the bad, or the bad with the good, whichever way you want to look at it. So it looks like we've got Vox Guitar Rocks was first. Whiskey and Hogs, or Whiskers and Hogs. I think I like Whiskey and Hogs, but Whiskers and Hogs is pretty cool. Melissa Justice, what's happening? Reese DeHart, how you doing? Milton Thompson, what is happening? Duhamel, how you doing? Doug, what's happening, brother? Glad to see you in the house, and I'm still jealous of that Christmas suit you were rocking. Reese, how are you? Yeah, it did. It went by really, really fast. Robert Green in the house. Seth Allen, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Love you. Hope you're well. Sandra, how are you? Merry belated Christmas to you as well. You know what? I'm going to give this one up for everybody watching right here. Sandra says, hello and Merry belated Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year. We love that. Gary, glad to have you in the house. Brandon, Chase, Alexander, yes, give it away. AJ is representing. Hopefully, at the beginning of the year, we got a good giveaway for you guys coming up. It's going to be pretty neat. Plus, I'm going to tell you right now, we've got some news coming at the beginning of January, first of the year. KastKing news, some good news, some big news, some exciting news. So you guys are going to want to tune in for that. Our whole it's going to change some things. It's going to be nice. You guys are going to like it. I think stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's coming very soon. Can't announce anything yet. Not in 2022, but in the beginning of 2023, we can announce a couple things. It's going to be awesome. Yes, Seth says, we love news. Yes, we do. Yes, Melissa Justice hopes everybody had a safe and Merry Christmas. Hey, anybody watching this, whether you're watching via Facebook, whether you guys are watching via YouTube, what did you guys get for Christmas that may have been KastKing, Mad Bite, or Extremist related? Like, so if you see, let me change it over here. If you see over here, right about there in the background, if you look at the background, not my actual image, but the background image of the Santa suit guy, you see that reel right there? We're going to talk about that reel later. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Ooh, look at here, already popping up. But if you guys got anything for Christmas, let me get back on track. That's KastKing related, Mad Bite, Extremists, I want to see it. Let's see here. So Gary E says he got himself a BFS rod, or maybe he didn't get it for himself. Maybe somebody got it for him. But I'm sure a Zephyr or a Kestrel or something to that nature is going to get mounted on there. What do we got here? Christopher Sproul says, got my MEGAJAWS Elite ready to spool up. Santa was good to me. We love it. We love it. Sandy Roberts in the house. Sandy, glad to have you. Always love it when you're in the house. What a little, ooh, Chuck Watkins got Royale Legend 2. Well, it says Royale's Legend 2. So did you get 2 Royale Legends? Did you get 2 Royale Legend 2s? Or did you get 1 Royale Legend 2? Either way, that's a hookup. Christopher Sproul says MEGAJAWS Elite. Yes. Ooh, Sandy Roberts says she got herself a new scale. And you know what? Look at right here. Look at this, guys. Look at it. Comes already pre-wrapped. You know what it is? It is a Christmas gift. I've already got one, but I loved it so much, by the way. Shout out to Lenny the Legend here in Arizona. He is a gentleman that I fish with from time to time. If you check him out, Leonard Antonio, you may find him on Instagram or Facebook. Broke the double-digit club on a bass recently. Didn't have a scale. Him and I had a bet going that one of us would do it first. Well, he beat me, but he didn't have a scale to weigh it. So he had to have a friend drive all the way home, drive all the way back while he kept the fish safe and alive and taken care of to weigh it. And it weighed a little over 10 pounds. So I told Lenny, since he won, and it's Christmas, he beat me in the double-digit club, I am going to reward him with a KastKing Wide Eye floating digital scale. This is the large scale. Sandy Roberts, you made me look at it, made me talk about it. So this is that new floating scale with the big display. And if you guys were following me since ICAST last year or this past summer, this was something that I couldn't wait for. I was so excited for it and the Kestrel. Believe it or not, a really affordable floating scale became one of the things. I almost think I was more excited for this than I was the Kestrel. Almost. So let's not get too carried away. But that's a great option there. What else did we get? Milton Thompson got himself a MEGAJAWS Elite spinning reel. Ooh, Hummel, my KastKing rain gear showed up. Yes, you know what? Let me show you guys what I did. Stay with me, people. So here's a great feature about the new rain gear. Here it is. This is my KastKing bad weather gear, jacket, bibs, gloves. I've got a pair of gloves in here, brand new in the package, never opened, put away. And I've got both the bibs and the jacket in this tub. This guy right here is going to go in my rod lockers. As you can see, it is sealed. Why is it sealed? A, to keep all the funk, the mold, and junk, and everything else, and the water, and everything else out of there. But recently, I was plagued with some mice got into my boat. My boat is outside with a cover over it. It's normally in the garage, but right now my daughter's project car is in the garage as we're building it. So my boat's been living outside, and it got mice in it because I live out of city limits, out in the boonies, and ended up getting mice in my boat. And they wreaked havoc on all kinds of stuff, including, I have to show you, they wreaked havoc on this guy. Now, I've had this reel for since about March or April, okay? And it was like the only one in the United States. I had like the only one. And they chewed the dang knob off of it overnight one time. So these dang mice plagued me. So if you guys have rain gear, this is a great idea to keep this. You're going to keep it in your boat, which I'm going to keep it in my boat at all times because you never know, especially in Arizona, storms come out of nowhere sometimes when they happen, and they can get nasty. So you need this stuff on the fly, undamaged, whatever. So a nice little plastic tub container. And as you can see, it's really not that big. It will fit in a rod locker very easily or some of the storage compartments on your boat. Both bibs, jacket, gloves in here, and I am ready for the rain. So that's a little trick that I recommend to you guys. Plus, it keeps the critters off of them. Ooh, Budget Backlash got himself a Crixus Armor X, Capstan AK. Oh, yeah, nice gloves. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Oh, look at this. Melissa Justice's son got a travel rod. Nice. What else we get here? I got a fuzzy or something just landed on my lip. Sorry, guys. All right. Unfortunately, no KastKing stuff. What? But you did get some new crab snares, some jigs, some new fluorocarbon, and a bunch of fishing attire. That's good. Joe Rollins, Christmas was pretty good to me. It was good to me. It was all right. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. Doug bought my buddy a Royal Legend 200. Doug, you a good man. Now that buddy of yours needs to go out and maybe catch some smaller catfish. Maybe you can go after some bigger catfish, throw some glide baits, things like that. It's good. What else we got here? We got a lot of comments coming through. All right. So we're going to just keep on rolling. Oh, yes. Reese says next, got to get me the scale on the list. What part of Phoenix are you in? I'm not in Phoenix. I'm in outside of Globe, on the outside of Globe, Arizona, which is about an hour and 15 minutes out of Phoenix area. So, but thanks for asking here in Arizona. All right. We're cruising along. Now, maybe he was talking to somebody else. What's up, bud? Part of Phoenix? Oh, okay. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep rolling. Oh, that's interesting. Frank Ochoa says, when are you going to increase the gear ratio on the Capstan 300? I don't know. That's a good kind of comments up on the board because, believe it or not, a lot of the big wigs, the engineers, they do check in from time to time on these live shows, and they see some of the comments and they get ideas. So that would be perfect for that. Ooh, look at this. Got my girlfriend a Virus Assassin and had it customized by Bruno. Oh, look at that. That's dope right there. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So moving along, we are going to talk about some cool things happening, and then I'm going to show you the brand new. Actually, let me just pop it up on the screen here. That guy right there, the MEGAJAWS Elite 2500 spinning reel just popped up on the website this past week. Milton, he was fast on the trigger to let me know it was on the website. Love you, Milton. Always, you're the quickest one around, man. I'm telling you, you're quick draw McGraw on that stuff. You keep up to date, man. and lets me know, hey, did you know this hit the website? And I was like, no, I didn't, but I've had it. I fished with it. And as you can see right below me, right there it is. I was out fishing with it. Now I fished with this thing all year long, and let me go ahead and tell you guys about this thing. So if you guys are looking for a new reel, let's go in here, jump into spinning. Boop, this is on KastKing.com, okay? I haven't found it on Amazon yet. It should be listing to Amazon very soon. But if you go to KastKing.com, there it is right there. You click on this girl, and I got to tell you, she is a beaut. Okay, so you can see it does come with a little bit of a healthier price tag. That's the first thing everybody looks for. How much? How much? Now, for those people out there that are looking for something super affordable, this may not be their option. There are a ton of reels that are super affordable, like the entry-level Zephyr, the Sharky 2, Sharky 3, the Royale Legend 2s. I mean, there's a ton of different reels out there. The Forms, Spartacus 2, any of the colors, you're going to love it. The thing is going to rock for you. But let's say you're a hardcore, die-hard angler, weekend warrior, or you're a hardcore tournament fisher and you're wanting a pro tour level grade spinning reel. This is of that family. So what you have here is the new MEGAJAWS Elite spinning. Now, we showed this reel. We gave a glimpse of it 2 iCasts ago. So basically almost 2 years ago, about a year and a half to be exact. A year and 6 months ago, we showed a concept of it. Now, it has changed a little bit as time has gone on. We showed this version back at the MLF Redcrest. We showed it, gave a sneak peek of it, and was hoping to have it out a lot sooner than it is now, but it's finally come to fruition. The world is full of crazy things, but we finally got this thing ready to ship to the masses. And like I said, this is a pro tour level grade. So basically Major League Fishing, BASS, all those different high-end Wild West Bass Trail, tons of different options out there that can be using this. This is the same reel that is going to be in, I'm trying not to hit my ceiling fan and turn it around here for you guys. This reel is for high-end competition, okay? So what you can take note of on this thing, if I can bring it into view, it is built to exacting standards, okay? Inside its components, you have 2014 DigiCut aluminum main gear with a Rockwell hardness of 82. Okay, so people out there are like, oh, wow, Rockwell hardness of 82. That's awesome. What is Rockwell hardness? I don't know what that is. So Rockwell hardness is a standard of testing metal hardness, okay? So anything that gets tested into a Rockwell standard, it's pretty hard to begin with. It's a really hard, strong metal if you're even testing it for that. And then, of course, to get an 82 standard, that's really, really good. So what that's going to mean for you with the main gears in this thing with that Rockwell hardness, it is going to be about 15% stronger than any zinc alloy gears on the market out there in previous versions of different reels out there. Another cool feature right here, as you're going to see, is this is a single piece frame, okay? One piece construction. Most of your spinning reels are a 2-piece construction, right? This is a single piece construction, which is going to help for lightweight, also rigidity. It is laser straight alignment. So your gears, your bearings, everything in this is going to have a laser straight alignment because you're having a dead perfect machined solid 1-piece frame, okay? Now, you have a asymmetrical carbon rotor, okay? Super lightweight. So you have that super lightweight aluminum frame, super light carbon rotor. This thing is awesome. Then you have a double supported 70-75 aluminum main shaft, okay? So on that main shaft going through there, you have a bearing on each end. So it's a double supported main shaft, which is also going to help for that rigidity. So not only do you have extreme lightweight reel made of some of the best materials, extremely hard main gear, and then, of course, a 70-75 aluminum main shaft that's double supported. That's awesome. Now, let's get into, let me turn this around without whacking something, your bail here, okay? This is a 1-piece bail. A lot of times you have a 2-piece. Right here where that little guide is, right there, a lot of your reels, you go pick up most of your reels that you own, there's going to be a little bit of a notch here because that's a separate piece. This is all a one-piece 6061 aluminum bail, okay? So that means it's going to be perfect balanced. It's not going to catch or hang on any of your line and slow down your line in casting or in retrieval, okay? Now, for you saltwater guys, yes, and gals, this is saltwater friendly. So it is 10+1 Maxi Dur stainless steel shielded ball bearing. So freshwater or saltwater friendly. 15.4 of silky smooth carbon fiber drag. You have a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio. So not that 5.4 to 1 or 5.1 to 1 gear ratio, and not crazy fast like the 7.4 to 1 Speed Demon, but that good in the middle of the road 7.2 to 1 gear ratio retrieve. And this reel by itself, as it sits, is at a 2500. You're not being fooled by the 2000 model or something smaller. No, this reel right here in a 2500 series size is coming in at 6.5 ounces. It's super lightweight, super lightweight. Now, I did mention 2000 and 3000 series reels. Yes, they are coming. Okay, so the only thing available right now, as you can see, the only option you have is going to be that 2500 series, okay, right here. You can only get that option now, but a 2000, a little bit smaller, and a 3000, a little bit bigger size reel is coming. Now, will we see a larger drag, maybe 17 to 18 pound drag in that 3000 series reel? Not sure, to be determined. But this reel right here is a beautiful, beautiful design reel. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is silky smooth. That's one thing that you can expect from this reel is all day perfection. Everything is extremely hardened, dialed in to exacting specifications. I mean, the standards that this is set forth for this reel are spot on. So buttery smooth for years of use. I mean, this is going to be a reel that you just can't get enough of. Before I put it back down, EVA, beautiful comfort support EVA knob. Now, luckily, I was able to, the same knob that is used on the Carbon Series Zephyr, which is the silver and gold Zephyr, the more expensive Zephyr, about $89 Zephyr, uses the same knob. So I was able to contact KastKing, let them know the mice got a hold of my prototype reel and actually chewed the knobs up. So they sent, I was able to get a hold of them, ordered up the same knob, which is actually the same knob used on the Carbon Zephyr, put a new knob on it, but a beautiful EVA knob with an embossed KastKing logo. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, you can see it right there. And then, of course, a beautiful carbon fiber handle with a direct drive gear system on this thing. And that black and purple accents on that CNC machine spool, this thing is a winner. Look at, I even have a robo worm on my drop shot to match right there. So guys, this is going to be that great reel for shaky head, a lot of your other spinning reel techniques, but it's really going to shine on finessing techniques. It'll work good on other techniques, but finessing, super lightweight, buttery smooth, super sensitivity, that thing is going to excel. So when Jose Cinco reaches for the Ned rig, because that's all he throws is a Ned rig, ask him. Ask Jose. That's all he'll throw is Ned rig. So when Jose's throwing nothing but a Ned rig and me, I'm only over here just throwing drop shot, this reel you're going to fall in love with for that. If you're looking for a bait caster to fall in love with for those two techniques, check out the Kestrel. Beautiful bait caster for that. But it is killer. Yes, Doug says I might need it for a drop shot setup. Yeah, if you're looking for a killer drop shot reel in a spinning reel, look no further. Fantastic. Now, this reel is going to work great for, like I said, finesse techniques. So if you're going to match it up with, say, like 13X braid or some other super, super, super silky braids, I would mention this is a rare feat. But when you run a super silky, silky braid, see how that spool is really beautiful, smooth CNC machine work? If it's a bait caster or other spinning reels, even with spinning reels that have the knurling to them or the notching, that silky, silky smooth 13X can still slip a little bit. So you want to make sure you have excellent knots, or this would be a time that you run a tape backing on this reel. So on braids like the 13X, which are super psychotically smooth. So normally I don't run a whole lot of tape backing. If I can tie a knot onto something really well, tie it through the spool. On a bait caster, of course, tape backing if you can't run it through the spool. On this spinning reel, this is going to be one of the rare occasions if you're going to be using 13X as your main line. I would put a little bit of tape backing on there and you'll be good to go. So you heard it first here. Before anybody says, my line's slipping, make sure you put the tape backing if you're going to run a super slick, buttery slick braid on there. You're going to want to do that. So, guys, that is the new MEGAJAWS Elite Spinning. We're going to be seeing guys like Brent Chapman, Cliff Crochet, a couple other names to be mentioned down the road, myself, some big pros, all these hardcore anglers. If you're looking for a cream of the crop spinning reel and you're not afraid to pay the higher price, this is one that you're going to be rewarded with. So if you're looking to stay on a budget, this may be out of your budget. I apologize. There are other options for you, but if you're looking for a pro tour grade without spending $200 to $400 on that spinning reel, here you go, right here. KastKing with their affordable innovation, built and engineered for the win, guys. It is awesome. All right, now, Danny says, check this out. Right here. This is right here. Use plumber's tape, no sticky electrical tape. I agree. Electrical tape is one of the ones that I actually did a video a while back, Danny. I'm glad you wrote this because that is killer. The Teflon tape is a good idea. I use like masking tape, the blue masking tape that has a very mild adhesive to it. And a lot of times when you pull your masking tape, it's designed for the adhesive to come with it. So that's what I use a lot, is just one layer of masking tape. That's it, good to go. But the plumber's Teflon tape, that's a great idea. I never thought about that. It's super thin, super smooth diameter, very thin. You're going to be good to go with that. Awesome. Yes, perfect. Yeah, painter's tape, Doug, I agree with you. Yeah, masking tape, painter's tape, pretty much what I was talking about. That's the way to do it. All right, all right. All right, now, let me go ahead and jump out of this. I want to take you guys back to the main page before I let you guys go. And into 2022 and head into 2023, as you see right there, boom, December 27th through January 2nd, 2023, New Year's Eve gear, up to 50% off, guys. Okay, I want to give you guys the nitty gritty on this stuff, okay, because it can be confusing. All right, so you have chrome rods up to 50% off. So if you click on that, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, you're looking for salmon, steelhead, any of that great stuff, you want a great rod for that, this is the bomb. Look at that. You can get up to a 12-foot rod, people, 12-foot rod. And you can get this thing for up to 50% off, okay? So you're definitely going to want to jump on that one right there. 50% off. That's a killer deal. So click on that to take advantage of that deal. But some other deals in here, we're going to click back in it and show you some examples. Okay. If you see in this code, N15, so in this category, Sharky 3 reels, Megatron reels, Royal Legend Elite reels, Assassin, the Virus Assassin reel, Speedyman Pro rods, Resolute rods, Pair G2 rods, and Royal Select rods, formerly known as Royal Legend rods for the old school people, as well as Destron Braid, 8X Finesse, the Mad Bite bladed jigs, the Ned Rig mushroom heads. You've got the Bait Moss tackle bags, the different pliers. Dude, Brutus right here. Folding net. If you guys love the scale, you got to get that folding net. It is a must-have. Those are all going to fall under that category of the N15 discount code, okay? N15 discount code. So when you load this up in your cart, you're going to get to a section right at the end before checkout where it says apply coupons or discounts. That's where you're going to put in N15, okay? Now, you'll also see down here, boom, save $50 on orders over $300. That's a great deal. So if you're looking to grab maybe 2 bass needers, and I'm going to tell you right here, for Christmas, I had to reward myself, and I had to get me a new Carolina rig rod because if you guys follow me at all, you know this is one of the best rods I've ever used. This is what I would say is one of our best multi-purpose rods. If you want to get away with murder and multi-purpose, a lot of different techniques, the Carolina rig rod is one that I found does very well. So it's a must-have. Okay, and you can get the 15% off the N15 code. The Bassnators, you can get $50 off if you spend over $300 in that bracket. So as I'm showing you listed up here, get a deadbolt, a Bassnator, and maybe even throw a Spiral rod. Now, dude, I've got Bassnators on Spiral rods right next to me for frogs, for flipping. You know, I do a lot of flipping with the Spiral rods, and of course, I've got a Bassnator on deck. You put a deadbolt, a Bassnator, and a Spiral rod in your cart, and you click N50 at checkout, you're going to save $50, okay? Now, you can also do that with that Capstan Elite, with the Speed Demon Elite spinning reel at 7.4 to 1 gear ratio. You can do that with the estuary inshore rods. Now, let's say you guys are bass fishermen and you don't fish the inshore saltwater scene. There are some rods in this category that will work well. If you understand your actions, there's an 8-foot rod that I use. It's got an amazing parabolic bend. I use it for crankbaits. It is fantastic. Now, we also have the Speed Demons for a crankbait, but that's a way you can multi-purpose these things. The wide-eye walleye rods, they're not just for walleye. You can use them for bass fishing. I actually use my wide-eye walleye rod with my Kestrel. I use one of the smallest bait casting series of walleye wide-eye rod for my Kestrel for drop shot and finesse with the Kestrel. So you can definitely mix and match some things in this box, okay? So it has to be this section here, okay? So you can't go up and take these, options and mix it with these options and get $50 off. It's got to stay in this category. But all these are good for 15% off. And then you drop down here, same code. In15 is going to work on gloves as well as the listed Extremis gear. So guys, take advantage of those discounts. You're going to love it. What do we got here? Shout out on Pacific Northwest. Yeah, Reese, not only are you going to get a shout out, but I'm going to throw you up there front and center. Hey, that's a good looking doormat you got hanging there. Woo, look at that, guys. Shout out to you on that catch. That's beautiful. What do we got here? What do we got? We got some other comments. Oh, look at right here. My biggest fan in the house, Matt Shura. Love you. Hope to see you in a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. Matt, get a hold of me. I still need to install that new unit in your motorhome for you. So we've been talking about it. Yep, right here. Matt Shura is backing it up. C-Rig rod is my go-to for sure with a Bassinator. Yeah, brand new. I got a bunch of these. Matt's got more of these than I do, being an elite pro here in Arizona. But right here, brand new. I still got the plastic on mine, got the tags on this rod. I bought my son one with a Bassinator, and I got me one as well for Christmas. You can't go wrong. That's one of those rods. If you got a couple of them on deck, you can multi-purpose them like crazy. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. I'm with you, Matt. I'm with you. All right, what else do we got? Estuary rod. What do we got here? Estuary rod, I think is the name you're looking for. What did I say? Did I say something wrong? I don't know. Maybe I did. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do we got here? Not sure what that one is. All righty, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up. We're approaching that 30-minute time slot that I like to run on for these live shows. I always appreciate you guys jumping in the live shows, jumping in the comment section. Love to see everybody's comments and everybody engaging. So, guys, thank you very much. Take advantage, like I said, of these great sales happening. And, of course, that new MEGAJAWS Elite spinning reel. Guys, that thing is beautiful. I've been using it all year long. Gorgeous colors. Purple is one of my favorite colors. You put that up there with that black, some of the different silver and stuff out there. Plus the new deflector rain gear like you're seeing right here. Guys, killer setup. We've got rain scheduled all weekend for my area, but I think I might try to sneak out Saturday. It's going to be a little bit less rain, and I might go put that new deflector gear to the test, as well as put that MEGAJAWS Elite, my Kestrel Elite, and my Bassnators to work and hopefully get on some fish. So, guys, I wish you guys a very happy new year. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys all in 2023. And there's some surprises, some new announcements in 2023. I can't wait to let you guys in on those secrets. I'll see you guys next year. Happy New Year, guys. We'll see you next year. Boo, peace.